I grew up in Western Sydney where high school was rough. I slowly became a bit of a hippie and a bit of a goth, getting into drugs and all sorts. I graduated Year 12 in 2004. My best subject was visual arts, and then science. I loved athletics and sports when I was younger. It led to me studying fitness later on. I was told I'd never make any money as an artist, so I studied science at uni instead. By that stage I was into extreme sports: skydiving, snowboarding, whitewater rafting and rock climbing. My family, an odd bunch, mainly from the country, growing up on a citrus farm. I have one sister who now lives in Queensland with her husband and a young daughter. My mother. She's been my greatest inspiration, my counsellor, my financial advisor, my spiritual leader. My dad's a great guy. He left when I was 9. He's a member of Australia's largest senior bikie club. In 2005, both parents remarried. 2 parents became 4. I moved to Tasmania when I was 20 years old with Mum and Peter. At 22 years old, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. 2 years later, I was diagnosed with depression. I found a career path and studied events at Tasmania Polytechnic. Once I moved to Melbourne, I graduated in an advanced diploma of events. I've worked at festivals and events all over the country. I also have a job at the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. I met my partner in Melbourne. We now live together in Broadmeadows 3047. In 2014, I started my own event management business. I then started a nutrition business. I've written 2 books and managed my own book launch. My partner and I organised Ethereala Africana, an African performance night at the Espy. I have performed poetry readings from my first book, on local radio stations, at Hares and Hyenas with my partner, The Drunken Poet, and even Fed Square. In my spare time, I play guitar, paint, draw, do photography. That's when I'm not writing. I'm a part-time writer for Hub Garden. I've published over 400 poems, articles, recipes and reviews. Now I'm chief editor of 5 hubs of my own. I've always been interested in spirituality and alternative therapies. I completed a metaphysical degree online in 2014. Early 2016, I ran my first workshop in crystal therapy at Ceres, East Brunswick, my most successful event ever. We moved to Broadmeadows 3047 to